check. Now here we go. All right, what's good, chat? Can y'all hear me? All right, we're going to give everybody just a few minutes to get in here. We're going to start this pregame show. Brought to you by yours truly. All right, everybody, welcome to the pregame show. We're about to get this national championship game underway. We have So Not Savvy as Alabama, and we have Hashdog as Texas. As you can see, Texas is number 6 in the nation. Alabama's number 1. We got 14-1 versus 14-1 here, people. Best against best. All right, we're going to go in here, look at a few stats for both of these teams and schools, if the game will let me. Both users are very tremendous. As you can see, the Texas has the #1 offense. Alabama has the #10 offense. Defensively, Texas is in the top 10. Alabama is in the top 25. Really good programs, really two good users. Should be a fun, interesting matchup for sure, to say the least. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, let me know in the chat. All right, chat. Here we go. National championship time. Alabama versus Texas. Looks like we're going to get some quick adjustments. Okay. Both of these users are extremely good. I would say Savvy likes to run the football just a little bit more than Hashdog. Savvy likes them quarterback runs, draws, blasts. We should see some interesting formations from him. Hashdog has been a little bit more balanced this year. He likes to throw the ball first and foremost, but do not get it mistaken. He does like to run the football, and he can run the football effectively if you do not fill these gaps. Got Alabama starting on offense. It's very important for Savvy to start this game off strong. Savvy is a very formidable opponent, but if he starts making mistakes, that's where you're going to see him start to panic, start to struggle, and the game could easily get out of hand. All right, we got a first down, hand off to Miller, and 1 yard gain on the play, people. All right, chat. Come on. Who you think? Who got the money? Who you got the money on? You got Texas, you got Alabama. Who's going to win this national championship and win even more prize money? Both users making it to the national championship have secured cash prizes, but winning it secures you even more. So who wants this national championship more? Who wants the bragging rights? Who wants the more cash? We'll see. No gain on the play. Going to be a 3rd and long coming up for Savvy. Two very tough SEC user opponents right here. 3rd down and 9. Alabama in the shotgun set. 2 receivers to the left. Let's see what Russell and old Savvy can cook up here. There's a snap. He drops back to throw. He throws, and it's complete to the left. Nice juke by Ryan Williams. 1st down, Crimson Tide. Third and long is not where you want to be in this football game, but good job by Savvy connecting with his best player on his team by far, Ryan Williams. Big 1st down pickup and in pretty good field position now. If anything, with that 1st down pickup, he could easily flip field position, but if you're Savvy, you want to go downfield and score this touchdown, people. All right, you got a 1st and 10. There's a snap, RPO, throw to the tight end, good blocks. He's going, he's got a 1st down and more, down to the 35-yard line. Okay, Savvy with a couple of nice plays in a row here, getting Hashdog's defense on its toes. All right, 3 receivers, tight end, everyone to the right. He sends a man in motion to the left. There's a snap, hand off to Miller. And it's a big gain for 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 here. If you're Savvy, you do not want to do anything cute. You got really good position on 2nd down. Just focus on picking up that 1st down. All right, looks like he's going to try another read option here. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. He's going to keep it with the quarterback, and it gets stuffed for a 3-yard loss. All right, we got a Texas Longhorns fan in the chat saying hook 'em. I have to disagree right here. I want Savvy to win. No offense, Hashdog. I want Savvy to win. All right, we got a 3rd down and 4. Let's see what team and user wants this more. All right, press man coverage, possibly blitz right here from Hashdog. Hashdog likes doing a lot of man blitz. It would not surprise me. All right, actually, zone. 1st down, Alabama. But yeah, look for Hashdog to blitz early and often. He normally likes doing man blitz. Hand off the middle to Miller. 1-yard gain on the play. Savvy doing a good job so far mixing up his plays, going from pass to run to pass. Mixing in some RPOs, read options. Really like the play calling here from Savvy. There's a snap. He's going to roll out to the right. Nobody open. What's he going to do? He throws it, and it's complete to the tight end. 1st and goal, Crimson Tide. Really liking what I'm seeing so far from Savvy. Don't look like he's panicked. He honestly looks like he's comfortable. I don't know if he is comfortable, but it looks like he's comfortable. All right, here's that quarterback run game. Oh, no, it's a direct snap, and it's going to be a touchdown, Alabama. Savvy takes the early lead in this one. Now, this is where the fun begins. Can Savvy get a stop on defense? Hashdog's offense is nothing to play around with, people. This man can score in a hurry, and that is no joke. All right, here's the kickoff. Let's see if he brings this one out. Nope, touchback. All right, it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line for the Texas Longhorns. Got a little ahead of myself there. Come on, no opinions in the chat? Really? No opinions at all? Y'all don't have an opinion of who you think's going to win? All right, toss to the outside. Good blocks. And it's going to be a 1st down for the Longhorns. Really good patience there from Hashdog, letting the blocks develop. And the Alabama defenders on the back end honestly did not take the best approach to attacking that side of the field. All right, got Arch Manning in the shotgun. There's a snap. Got a man over the middle. It's complete to Lockett. 8-yard gain on the play. A little no huddle here from Hashdog. 2nd down and 2. There's a snap. Oh, he gets stuffed for a 1-yard gain. It honestly looked like it was going to be popped for way more than that, people. He got stuck on his offensive line, and that is very unfortunate. 3rd down and 1 right here. All right, according to our rules in Elite Gridiron, if he gets stopped for a 3rd and 1 or loses 1 yard, he can still go for it on 4th down right here. But if he loses 2 yards, he has to punt the football back to Savvy. 3rd down and 1. Arch Manning looking for the snap. There it is. RPO, handoff, and he gets stuffed. 4th and 2. I fully expect Hashdog to go for this. Let's see what play call he dials up here. All right, shotgun cluster. I like RPO here, or maybe a quick out, quick in, maybe a combination of both. Yeah, I'd look for a quick out from the left receiver, a quick in to the right, maybe a deep. I'd look for a bomb right here. Savvy brought down the defenders. 4th down and 2. Let's see what he does. There's the snap. There it is. 1st down, Texas. Like I said, quick in, quick out, something quick. And he did that. I don't know what Savvy was doing right there with his user, but I feel like he could have easily went over there and covered that. All right, Hashdog going back to this cluster formation. There's a snap, hand off to the left. Oh, he's got a good space. First down, Longhorns. That Alabama defense just could not get off their blocks and contain that edge. All right. Under a minute and a half to go in this first quarter. It's shaping up to be a good one, people. Shotgun formation. Arch Manning takes a snap. He drops back. He throws, and it's overthrown. Incomplete. Both Savvy and Hashdog, both dropping back way too far, in my opinion. Step up in the pocket. Don't go too far back. Step up into the pocket. If nobody's open, you could take off with your quarterback. And if that ain't available, just throw it away. You don't want to keep fading backwards. You're going to take a massive sack, or even worse, sack fumble. Bad things happen when you back up way too far. All right, second down to 10. Looks like another trips cluster formation. Your trips is off to the right side. There's a snap. Arch looking to throw. He's got the running back. No, he's got the receiver to the left, and it's caught. First and goal, Texas. He had the running back coming open on that Texas route. Ironically, he's playing as Texas. But if he would have led that up and put a little touch on it, that could have been an easy touchdown for Hashdog. All right. There's a snap. Hand off to the running back. Oh, good cut up the field. Only a couple yards on the game, on the play. So far, this is nothing out of the ordinary for these two users. Savvy scored on the first drive, maybe a little, but no disrespect, Savvy. But you normally don't go put that ball in the end zone every single time you get the ball first in the game. All right, things are going to be a little bit tighter here in the red zone. Will the offense or defense prevail? Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Arch is going to roll out to the right. He's got room to run. He's going to take off with Arch Manning, and he gets stopped short. Third and goal coming up. Clock winding down in the first quarter. I expect a handoff or an RPO right here. Okay. I stand corrected. It's going to be a touchdown, Texas. Arch Manning took it himself. Interesting play call. I was not expecting it. When I seen that running back move out to the wide side of the field, out from the backfield, threw me off. Not going to lie. All right, let's see what Savvy can do in his second offensive possession of the game. All right, handoff. Ooh, had a little bit of edge there. If he could have broke it more, kind of. I know you normally don't typically do this, but if he would have kind of ran a little bit backwards like a Forrest Gump straight to that sideline and then cut it upfield, he might have got some yards. But anyway, the end of the first quarter, your score is tied. Texas 7, Alabama 7. Good first quarter. All right, second down and 12 from Savvy. This is not where you want to be. RPO time. Out to the tight end. Good blocks down the field. It's going to be a first down for the Crimson Tide. He got down to the 40-yard line. If I was Savvy, though, I would be careful running too many of those RPOs. Hashdog is very quick to make adjustments. He will get his user and go down and cover that flat route. Halfback draw coming up. I like it. Oh, really good. Yes. 7-yard gain on the play. I don't know. Me personally, before College Football 25 came out, I hated halfback draws. I hated halfback draws. But since College Football 25 came out, I really like halfback draws. Low key, I think they're nice. I have scored several touchdowns on the last play before the half from 50-plus yards out, just calling a halfback draw because the blocks just set up so nicely. And I had the guys with the speed to outrun people. Halfback draws, people, don't sleep on them. All right, we got a first down and 10 at midfield. 4 wide receivers set. 1 tight end to the right, all spread out wide. There's a snap. Russell goes back to pass. He throws, and it's incomplete. I don't hate the decision to throw the ball right there. One-on-one, you guys got to come up with it. Had hands on the football. It just unfortunately got knocked out. Second down and 10 coming out with a 5 wide look. Russell making an audible. There's a snap. Throws it out wide to the tight end. Third down and 4 coming up for C-WEYZEY. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. This is the Elite Gridiron Season 1 National Championship. All right, Alabama with the third down and 4. There's a snap. It's throw, and it's a completion to Ryan Williams for a first down. Had a brain fart right there. Almost forgot the kid's name. Oh, crap. All right. First down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Really good block set up, but his defender made a nice play to get off his block and stopped him for a 1-yard gain. All right, C-WEYZEY with a pretty good second offensive showing. I had to open my mouth. It was going pretty well until I said that. Hey, this is what real life commentators do. They open their mouth and jinx stuff, you know. All right, third down and 11. This is a very tough spot for C-WEYZEY, but he's more than capable of pulling this off and getting the first down. There's a snap. He throws. It's complete. He's going to have to either kick a field goal or punt the football, according to our rules in Elite Gridiron. You can only go for it on fourth down if it is 4th and 2 or less in the first half. And it's wide left. He missed it. It had the distance, but it went wide left. Very unfortunate for C-WEYZEY to come up empty on his second offensive possession and giving Hashdog the opportunity to take the lead. But yes, in Elite Gridiron, you can only go for it on fourth down if it's 4th and 2 or less, unless you are losing in the second half. Then you can go for it on fourth down from any distance. There's a snap. Arch Manning goes back to throw. He's got pressure. What's he going to do with the football? He throws, and it's intercepted by the big man. What's Hashdog doing? You got to get rid of the football. He just gave C-WEYZEY back the football in closer field goal range. He is 6 yards away from the red zone. Tight end open. It's complete. It's going to be a first down, Alabama. He's in the red zone. If you're Hashdog right now, you got to be kicking yourself in the butt right now, man. How can you do that? Your opponent just missed a field goal and gave you an opportunity to go take the lead. Nice run by C-WEYZEY. 2nd and 1 coming up. Wow, I cannot believe Hashdog made a boneheaded mistake like that. Very unfortunate for him, but very fortunate for Alabama and C-WEYZEY. All right, shotgun formation, man in motion. There's a snap. Hand off to the running back, and no gain on the play. But we do have an injury. Approaching the 3-minute mark in the second quarter of this national championship game. All right, Russell sending a man out wide to the left. There's the snap. He throws, high pointed, and it's incomplete. C-WEYZEY can go for it. What's he going to do? Is he going to take the points, or is he going to risk it for the biscuit? You know what I would do in this situation. This is the national championship game. You leave nothing on this field. If you can go for it, you go for it. Let's see what he does. RPO time out to the tight end. It's complete, and it's going to be a 1st and goal. Crimson Tide. All right, looks like we have a direct snap coming up. 1st and goal. There's the snap. Running back gets it, and he gets stopped. But he gets the ball to the 1-yard line. If you're savvy right here, do you eat a little bit of this clock? At least make Hashdog call some timeouts. You get what I'm saying? It don't take Hashdog long to score, but in theory, you want to make him use some timeouts here. Handoff, and he gets stuffed again. He went backwards. Loss of 1. Okay. Can we get a goal line stand from Hashdog's defense right here? The Texas defense is very stout, very stingy. From what we've seen in the opening weekend of college football. All right, sorry about that, everybody. It looks like we lost a bit of connection there. We should be back and up and ready to roll. All right, here we go. 3rd down and goal. There's a snap. Throw to the tight end, and he dropped it. It's 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Okay, people. Okay. Another RPO from Savvy right here. Throw, and it's intercepted. It could be a pick 6. He's going the 10, the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50. He's past midfield. He's cutting it back. Oh, he gets tackled at the 26-yard line. Why did he go to the middle of the field? If he would have went to the sideline, that could have been an easy touchdown. Big boneheaded mistake from Savvy. He gave it right back to Hashdog. What are both of these users doing? This is the national championship game. Okay, 1st and 10. 26-yard line. There's a snap. Hand off to the running back. And he gets stopped for a massive 8-yard loss. Wow. Okay, this national championship game is heating up, people. It's heating up. All right, cluster formation. 3 to the right, 1 to the left, running back to the left of the backfield. 2nd down 18, Arch Manning making a few audibles. More than a few, looks like his Uncle Peyton. Motion a man out left. There's the snap. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. Once again, both users are fading too far on these passes. You want to step up in the pocket, give yourself another opportunity to either, 1, throw the ball away, or 2, take off with the quarterback. Don't back up so far you take your quarterback out of the play, step up into the pocket. Easier said than done. I know, I back up far sometimes myself. But if you watch me play, the games that I do step forward and step up in the pocket, I usually kill people with the quarterback run game. That's what you got to do. All right, 3rd down and 18. Let's see if this Alabama defense can get off the field. There's the snap. He throws. It's the seam. Touchdown, Texas. Hashdog takes the lead late in this 2nd quarter. Both users making mistakes on offense. Savvy missing the field goal. Hashdog giving him the ball right back on the interception. And then Savvy driving all the way down to the 1-yard line and ends up throwing a very, very costly interception. And it gets returned to the other 26-yard line. Very, very costly mistake for Savvy right there. Like I said to start this game, as long as Savvy can take care of this football, he's going to be hard to beat. Hard to beat. Second quarter, minute 8 to go. Alabama's got all 3 timeouts. There's a snap. Got a man coming open. Ryan Williams is the man. That's a completion. I would not have risked that one. I like the receiver to the right on that deep in route. I thought that was a better throw, but okay, savvy. You got that out route. Throw it, and it's complete. Another catch by Ryan Williams. This kid is legit. We know this. Good, nice pitch and catch. All right, second down to 5. Clock winding down. He's going to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. Excuse me. That ball was slightly overthrown. If that was more on target, that could have been a pass interference. Could have been. Still, I don't hate that shot. One-on-one. Your guys got inside leverage. I like that shot. All right, a big third down and 5. Will he get the first down, or will he have to settle for a field goal? We're going to find out in just a moment. There's a snap. Throw, a slant. I love the decision, Savvy, but you led it behind him. You got to lead that ball in front of him, dude. Ah, see, he had to reach backwards for it. If he leads that in front of him, that's an easy first down. He might still be running, to be honest. There's the kick, and it's good. Alabama closes the gap. Texas 14, Alabama 10. Hashtag's got 3 timeouts, 28 seconds to work with. He is dangerous. He can do it. I've seen him do it. He's done it against me. I don't think he'll play conservative, but I could be wrong. I would not hate like a halfback draw, something quick, you know, just to see if you get a few yards, maybe a first down, then call timeout and get this thing rolling. Got the drag underneath. First down. Yeah, he's about to work this ball down the field. That's something quick and safe. A drag, quick and safe. He had to fade back that time and give himself time for that drag to come open. So I don't hate that fade back with the quarterback. First and 10, 22 seconds left. Still got 3 timeouts. Some interesting play calls on defense from Savvy so far, but I do like it. He's got a man open. It's complete. Good spin move. He's got a blocker. Timeout Texas. He is in field goal range. Well, he might actually need about 3 yards to be in field goal range, but he's right there on the cusp of field goal range. He don't need very much. First and 10, ball at the 40-yard line, 14 seconds. 2 timeouts for Texas. Hashtag making a few audibles here. There's the snap. Arch Manning looks to throw. He's got the drag underneath, and it is complete. He's definitely in field goal range now. He's getting a lot more. Okay. Hashtag has 2 timeouts, 8 seconds. If he plays his cards right, he has at least 1 shot to the end zone and then a field goal in his back pocket. If he gets a quick incompletion, he might have 2 shots at the end zone. Cover 2 right here. I don't know if that's the right call. Well, it was the right call. Wow. I'm surprised. That's a bad play call. That's a bad play call right there. If you're going to play it safe, run the ball to the middle of the field. If you're just going to play it safe and play for the field goal, run the ball to the middle of the field. The kick is up, and it is good. We got 1 more second left in this half. There's the kick. Let's see if Savvy can return this one. He cannot. Your halftime score, Texas 17, Alabama 10. Great national championship game so far. Both users have made mistakes. I would say the only outlier is Savvy's missed field goal. Because right now it could be 17-13 if he made that. All right, Hashdog's bringing it out. Had a pretty good setup there. All right, we got a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line to start this third quarter. 2 receivers in the tight end to the right, shotgun formation. Arch Manning takes a snap, hands it off to the running back. 1-yard gain on the play. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water. All right, 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 22-yard line. There's a snap. Got the running back open. It's complete to him. Oh, good stick work right there by Hashdog. Not even juking, just using the left stick and making the defender miss. Fantastic stick skills. No pun intended. All right, 1st and 10. Got some more audibles here from Arch Manning. Guy in motion, bringing him in tight. Play action rollout. Dump to the running back. Good juke move. 9-yard gain on the play. Hashdog really liking C-WEYZEY out of the backfield. Got 3 catches, 47 yards so far. If I was Savvy, I'd kind of key in on that running back a little bit. Could have an out route right here to the left side, 1-on-1 man coverage, or could hand it off to the running back right here. Or every time I've made comments, okay, he handed it off the running back, 3rd and inches. I was about to say, every time I've made suggestions or things that I think's going to happen, it ends up being completely opposite. So I was correct that time. All right, approaching midway through the third quarter. Now, Texas is still under our 4th down rule. 4th and 2 or shorter, he can go for it. Savvy, on the other hand, it don't matter. From 4th down, from any distance, he can go for it. 1st down, Texas. So if Savvy gets the football back right now, if it's 4th and 7, Savvy can go for it. Texas, though, because he's winning, is limited to 4th and 2 or shorter. Our league is about rewarding the defense. This is a very offensive game, and having that 4th down rule, it helps the defense out. You know, it gets the defense out of a bind. It rewards the defense. I like good defensive play, and so far this has been a pretty good defensive game. C-WEYZEY over there panting. Wear and tear could be a factor in this game. Throw to the outside. Lockett takes a big hit, though, on that gain. 1st down, Texas at the 34-yard line. Hashdog really liking this cluster formation. All right, cover 3 for the defense. Sends a man out in motion. I could see another out route right there. Nope. Draw. I like it. Essentially a 9.5-yard pickup. I like them halfback draws, y'all. Them halfback draws are nice. Very nice. All right, 2nd down and inches. There's the snap. Got a screen set up to the left. He runs to the right, and he just throws it away. Interesting decision right there from Hashtag. I don't like it. I sure as heck didn't love it. I feel like if he would have thrown that screen instantly. No. He had to defend. He was manned up on him. That'd have been 8 up. Never mind. 3rd down and inches. Really, if you're savvy right here, you really want a turnover, because even if you push him back a couple of yards, he still has the opportunity to kick a field goal and go up by 2 possessions. All right, looks like Hashtag's making a couple adjustments. There's a snap. RPO. He throws, and it's going to be a 1st down for Texas. Right now, that missed field goal is what's on my mind in this game from Savvy. Missing it by just a couple yards, maybe 2 yards at the most. Had the distance. It was a tough field goal, 51 yards, but right now that's the difference in the ball game, because if Savvy could hold Hashtag to a field goal, guess what? It'd be a 7-point game right now if it was 17-13. This is not looking good for Savvy. Any points right here for Hashtag, this game is not looking good for Savvy. I feel like Savvy is going to get rushed. He's going to get out of character, out of pocket. He's going to start forcing the ball. And he's going to start making mistakes, and it's going to get out of hand very quickly. Savvy really needs to get off the field right here and either hold him to 3 or force a turnover. He cannot allow a touchdown. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun formation. Arch Manning throws. This complete. Caught it. Sat down. 3-yard gain. Chat, y'all are very quiet. Y'all are very quiet, chat. That's all I got to say about that. All right, 3rd down at 7. Let's see what old Hashtag comes up with right here. He's got to get 5 yards to be able to go for it on 4th down. He's got a man open in the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown, Texas. Wow, it took him a minute to see that. He went right up the seam, and both the safeties split out wide. Wow. The Red Sea parted. Holy smokes. How do you leave a guy that wide open? That's busted coverage, people. The one thing Savvy could not do, he did. He allowed a touchdown. This is not looking good for Alabama. Still plenty of time left in this ball game, though. Still plenty of time. Got 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Alabama still got all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout in the 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with. You just gotta put points on the board, a touchdown specifically, and get a stop defensively. The only good thing Savvy has in his back pocket is being able to go for it on 4th down from any distance. Tight end open, guy in the middle open. Good completion for 6 yards. Makes it a 2nd down and very manageable. All right, Ryan Williams goes in motion. Looks like a speed option, possibly. It is. Good blocks. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a fumble. Texas has got the football. I see what you're trying to do there, Savvy. I see what you're trying to do there, Savvy. No, man. No, buddy. Ryan Williams came open late. He looked like he was uncovered. If he could have got the pitch out, that'd have been a very big play. But instead, it was a very big play for the Texas Longhorns defense, and that very well could seal this ball game. If Texas puts this football in the end zone, that's It's going to be a very, very tough hill to climb for Savvy and this Alabama team. Clock winding down in the third quarter. Yeah, if you're Hash Dog, you can chew this clock if you want to. The clock is your friend right now. I'd run one more play, and that's the end of the third quarter if it was me. There's a snap, stretch to the right. Good pursuit by the defense, making him lose 1 yard. It's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Texas 24, Alabama 10. Third down and 4. Texas has to get 2 yards on this play to at least go for it on fourth down. Let's see what Hash Dog could come up with here. Clock winding down. There's a timeout from Texas. Hash Dog likes his adjustments and audibles. I was about to say he's just going to have to call something and just run with it. If Texas didn't have timeouts right there, he'd have been in a tough position. I don't like this man coverage call. I really don't. I really do not like this man coverage call, and he knows this man coverage now. All right, he changed it. Third down and 4 from Texas. Look for number 7 to get the football. Yes, it was number 7. It's complete. He can go for it on fourth down. I've seen number 7 catch that freaking football too many times this game. Lockett, man. Lockett has been a lock to catch the freaking football on them out routes. Quarterback draw right here. Go 3-4. Bring everybody in. He's not doing it. Let's see if he can get a stop. This would be massive. He can get a stop right here. Fourth and inches. Let's see what he does, people. He's letting that clock wind down. Good for Hash Dog. He's eating that clock. He's doing what he's supposed to. Even if he don't pick it up, he at least wasted about 40-something seconds in this game. Oh, false start. He has to kick a field goal. He's got to kick a field goal. I don't know if he did that on purpose, though. Did he do that on purpose? I don't think Hash Dog would have done that on purpose. All right, he's got to make it, though. I think he will, but he's got to make it first. The kick is up. It's good. 17-point lead. Okay. Semi-stop the bleeding there for Savvy. I'd rather be down by 17 than 21. But Savvy's got to put this ball in the end zone. He's got to. This drive, he's got to put 7 on the board, and he's got to do it quickly. He is down by 3 possessions. He's still got all 3 timeouts in the 2-minute timeout. But he's going to have to get points and in a hurry. There's a snap. Drag route underneath. I don't like it, Savvy. Come on, man. I do not like that. You got to push that ball downfield more. You ain't got time to dink and dunk. Let's see what he can come up with here. Second down and 8. Clock under 5 minutes to go. Timeout, Texas. Okay. That at least stops the clock for Savvy. I guess Hash Dog didn't like how long he was taking and just decided to call a timeout and regroup. All right, here we go. Ryan Williams by himself. He might hit him. He will, and it's overthrown. Bad ball by Keelan Russell there. All right, third down and 8. Can Savvy be great? We're going to find out. There's a snap. He's got Ryan Williams one-on-one, but he don't have time to get it to him. He better get rid of this football. Incomplete pass. All right, Savvy can go for this. I don't know why. He's thrown more risky passes in this game. I do not know why he did not take that deep shot to Ryan Williams to the left side of the field. He had him. He had him one-on-one. All right, there's a snap. Why? Why is wide open? He missed him, but it's complete to Williams. You see what I'm talking about? That was a more risky pass. He had Y underneath, wide open, easy first down. Look, there he is, right there. But he threw the harder pass. Why? Savvy, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, bro? Okay, 1st and 10, still a ball game here. Oh, number 1, throw it to B. He's got him. Can he get there? Incomplete pass. Okay. Woo. All right. At least I called it out, and he shot his shot. We were on the same page right there, people. This might be cover 2 blitz right here. A complete pass. Wow, double coverage. You see what I'm saying? He's throwing some risky passes. But, I mean, being down 17 to the national championship, I don't blame him. You got to risk it for the biscuit in order to come back in this football game. But he's going to have to hurry it up, though. Hashdog has the clock on his side. All right, there's a snap. Oh, he had X initially. Good decision. Get rid of the ball. Live to play another down. I like it. But, yeah, on that last play, X on that outside corner route, you know, in, up, out, as soon as he hit that second up to go to the outside, I feel like he should have hit him. All right, good completion for Ryan Williams. 7 catches, 103 yards, people. So far for the Alabama Crimson Tide, Ryan Williams is the MVP. Yo, he had B wide open. Not wide open, but, you know, B had a couple of steps on his guy to the right on that 10-yard in route. All right, 2nd down and 5. There's a snap. Ryan Williams. I like the decision. I like the decision, though. I'm not going to lie. I like the decision. He just held that meter down too long, unfortunately. All right, 3rd down and 5 for Alabama. There's a snap. You got Y, and it's intercepted. That's ball game. Oh no! That's ball game, people. That's ball game. Well, first half was amazing. Second half, it just got out of hand for Savvy. You got the missed field goal in the first half. You had the ball at the 1 yard line and had the opportunity to go up and take the lead, and you throw an interception and you let him return it for 75 yards. Mistakes were made, people. Mistakes were made. Savvy's going to be, I'm sure, looking at this film and looking at some things that he could correct. But like I said to begin this game, if Savvy does not turn the football over, if he protects that football, he's a hard person to beat. He truly is. Truly is. But Savvy, oftentimes, he likes to shoot himself in the foot. But he's constantly in the playoffs. He's constantly got at least 10-win seasons. One of the better users in our league. I would say Hashdog is just a little bit better. We got some really good users in this league. We got different tiers. We got probably 3 tiers to this league. We got the top tier, we got a middle tier, and we got a lower tier. All 3 tiers, in my opinion, are very solid. They're not bad at the game. It's just going from the top tier to the middle tier, there's just a little bit of a gap. And then from the middle tier to the lower tier, just a little bit of gap. But from the low tier to the upper tier, it's just a big enough gap to where it can get out of hand if you're not careful. But so far, Season 1, 2 minutes away from wrapping up Season 1. Been a phenomenal season. Hats off to Hashdog. He definitely deserved it. He worked hard for it, going 15-1, winning the national championship. Really good season for Hashdog. And Alabama making it to the national championship going 14-2 is nothing to scoff at. Really good season from Savvy. Really good season from Savvy. Made it further than me. I had a first round bye with Virginia Tech. I lost to Hash Dog. It was 38-24. Iron Man lost to Hash Dog by 13 points. It was I think it was 41-28 or something like that. It was a 13-point loss. But yeah, Hash Dog really really putting it on us. All right, handoff. 3-yard gain on the play. But yeah, overall, man, y'all, very good season 1. I can't complain other than me losing in the first. In my first playoff game of college football 26, I lose. You know, one and done in the playoffs. That's the only thing I can really complain about. But going 12-2, winning the ACC championship, I'm happy with that. You know, as long as I go 9-3 or better every season and win my conference championship and have a shot in the playoffs, that's a successful season for me personally. So if I could go 9-3 in the regular season, win the conference championship, go 10-3 and go to the playoffs, that's a successful season for me. But like I said, anything above 9-3 is fantastic. But as long as I go 9-3, win my championship, go to the playoffs, I'm cool with that. So for me, season 1, very successful season. Very successful season. I wish it did not end in the quarterfinals, but it did. All right. Hash Dog and the Texas Longhorns is your season 1 Elite Gridiron National Champions. Congratulations to Savvy on a phenomenal season, going 14-2, being number 1 for most of the season. Hats off to y'all, both of you. Phenomenal seasons. Good luck to everyone for season 2. Looking forward to season 2. For anybody that is in here and that is in our league, we are going to be advancing to the first major stage here momentarily, so stay tuned. Arch Manning, 248 passing yards, 80 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. Had at least that 1 interception. Like I said, first half was a phenomenal game, 17-10 going into halftime. And it just got out of hand quickly after that. All right, people. Let's go back over to the old Xbox. All right, here we are. We are back. Let's see if this is updated. I'll put this on the big screen for me as well. All right, has that updated? Yes, it has. A little funky, but it has. All right. We're going to advance this. Level up's always nice. Got 56 coach points. All right, we have advanced to the players leaving stage. Let me update the Discord real quick. All right, updated the Discord. Let's see who all I got leaving. All right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people leaving. That's not graduating. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. Oh, buddy, no. No. Please, Brand, do not leave me. Do not leave me. Oh, I lost my right tackle. He's a redshirt freshman. Hey, success. Come on, Brand. Yes! I got my quarterback for next year. Boom, baby. Awesome. All right, I got 6 more persuade. I could actually persuade all of them, so let's go ahead and just persuade. Hey, I like it. There we go. All right, out of the 9 kids that wanted to leave my school, I got all of them to stay but 2. I like it. I like it. Well, I am done with this section of the off season. But man, thank you everybody for tuning in to this awesome Year 1 Elite Gridiron National Championship game. But yeah. Y'all know the drill. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. It ain't easy being Weezy.